If you click the link, you wanted to find out more about this breakthrough in design thinking that involves creating a simulation of your customer story. As you know, building a business is a process enhanced by design thinking, which enables founders and teams to develop human-centered products and applications. But in its current format, it is perceived as a mindset, an explorative process, until now. We harness the power of design thinking to upgrade the old model and injecting something called digital storytelling, which is a simulation of our customer story. This new model that incorporates digital storytelling allows us to simulate our customer story and then use design thinking to ensure we create the right product at the right price with the right promotion at the right place. Our design thinking is used to validate our customer, their problem, and our product. In this video, we will explore in detail why design thinking that incorporates digital storytelling, a simulation of our customer story, is the perfect tool set for creating products and applications, and how this new process makes design thinking more approachable, applicable, and easier to perform. We will discuss in detail how digital storytelling, a simulation of our customer story, is more than just an amazing prompt for collaborative ideation, but how it also serves as a prediction model for your future business success. In a narrative, we can explore if our business stalls or fails, allowing us to pierce into the future and see clearly how our products will delight and amaze. Let's get started. The design tree revolves around a single yet powerful notion: time. It is seeing the user through time that allows our minds to begin to think sequentially. As you see the customer within their story, a classic drama begins to unfold. Your customer striving, hoping to achieve something, to become something, to experience something, only to be faced with obstacles and challenges upon their quest. It is a story that is age-old, a story that mirrors the hero's journey. As your customer's frustration grows by their own failings and the market's poor attempt to solve their problem, there you are, you and your team, with the perfect opportunity to create the perfect solution. It is your digital story, a simulation of your customer story, which allows us to obtain that deep insight into our customer, because you saw clearly what design thinking strategies you needed to perform to learn the necessary details about them. It is your digital story, the simulation of your customer story, which allows us to know what critical details of our target demographic are missing. This is the beauty of the design tree, design thinking that incorporates digital storytelling, because this formula gives us the insight in what we need to explore and to investigate. In the old model, how would one even know where to begin? The beauty of this new process is that we can use our simulation of our customer story, our digital story, as a portal into all design thinking, knowing exactly what we need to investigate. And when we dive even deeper, our simulation of our customer story, our digital story, provides another obvious benefit, which is the story itself can be tested for its veracity, which means we are using collaborative design thinking to uncover the critical elements of our customer story, validating if we have the right customer and if that customer has the problem we wish to solve. This enables us to know which design thinking exercises we need to perform to validate the story. Knowing which exercises to perform based off of our story allows us to create an entire design thinking plan that works to verify if our digital story is true. We can now work to find the appropriate design thinking experiment or activity to validate and understand our customer's problem. So you see how powerful this process is? How once we create our digital story, we now have a documented assumption that we can now verify through design thinking? And if our business does not work as planned, we can revisit our assumptions, our simulation, our customer story, and see exactly where we went wrong. With design thinking that incorporates digital storytelling, our customer story can be backed up by real data and thus serve as a prediction model of our product's future success. And it doesn't stop here. Moving forward, If we can now validate our digital story through experiments, research, and observation, then we can now use our simulation or our digital story as a powerful prompt for collaborative ideation. With this new prompt, we can perform a variety of brainstorming sessions. See how amazing design thinking becomes once we have a simulation of our customer story, a powerful prompt for collaborative ideation? But wait, there's more. The power of digital storytelling doesn't stop there. With digital storytelling, we can now have an enhanced insight into our customer's problem and the perfect prompt to inspire amazing ideas. We can now craft a solution that speaks to our customers' frustrations, providing a solution tailor-made for their story. This critical information will help us build out the perfect prototype, a simple solution to solve our customer's problem. Finally, with digital storytelling, we could understand how our customer feels about our potential solution and why by running a series of design thinking experiments which collect both quantitative and qualitative data. You see again the power of digital storytelling and how it illuminates what design thinking we should perform and provides us with the early assumptions about our customer that we can use design thinking experiments to validate, and how this story, which evolves over time as more information is gathered and validated, serves as the perfect prompt for collaborative ideation. Most importantly, because we are intimate with our customer's journey, we can now draft a solution that speaks directly to them and continuously design think around our simulation to create a successful product. All this can happen before we even begin development, before we even create our product, before we even market our solution. And we can even revisit our simulation, our customer story, when things go wrong, and change the outcome, change the critical aspects of our business so that we can meet the needs of our customer. This gives us the power to get it right, the power to pierce into the future, the power to predict our product's future success. So what are you waiting for? Sign up and see for yourself the power of design thinking that incorporates digital storytelling, a simulation of our customer story, a formula to empower your future business success.